I'm not sure where to declare wars for next. I really do need to start working on the hordes. India still has a lot of valid targets, and basically I have options. Norway, I think, is okay. They've got a host war. How many troops does he have? 429? Okay, he's going to lose that. And the king is currently actually winning that war too. We don't have a truce with him, do we? We do not. But I don't think I'd be hostile to the host war, and therefore I don't want to declare a war for a duchy that I'm only going to get part of. Ostland seems like the best target for my next holy war in Norway. There's there's 5 duchies, or 5 counties in that one duchy. India has a few targets, namely Avanti and what is this one? Dadipadra, but I am curious. What does Bukhal own? 4 things down here, and 3 up there. Wait a minute, why? Oh, they have a temple here, okay. But this is a different Bukhal, isn't it? Yeah, so those guys only have 3. What does the Samsamids land entail? 1 count. Alright. You know what? I think I'm going to try for a holy war for Itiel. Probably several holy wars, actually. And it might be crazy because I do hate going to war against hordes. Especially when there are so many concentrated in this one area. But I might be able to... Ooh. 6,000. 7. Wait, that's Bukhal too, isn't it? Okay, those are the other Bukhal, I guess. And who is this? Okay, that's part of Tarkan. Actually going to bring in more troops from the surrounding land. Some of my most powerful vassals. And also some not so powerful ones. But let's put those guys together. That's going to be 10,000, about 11,000 total. So I want them to go up there. These ones go there. With the ships, I want them coming to Tana. We're at -9 war score already, which sucks. But we might be able to do some damage before anything too bad happens. Alright, so I want multiple stacks of 10,000, or roughly 10,000. Okay, they are in this defensive pact against me. These guys are 22,000. So, sure. We'll land them. You know what? Yeah, land them here too, I guess. $27,000. Okay, I'm going to keep that last army there for now. We're going to take some attrition, which is going to suck, but it's hopefully not going to be too bad. And I do want to build a fort here. And with this force, I want to bring them up to all the way up there. In fact, put my organizer in charge of that. Put the young organizer in charge of that. And these guys will be strategically placed in lands around my invading armies. Okay, those are easy assaults, I think. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's a rating. Okay. We're already at 22% war score. So that's acceptable. That fort is built. These guys go to the capital next. Actually, I want these guys to have the organizer, because they will transfer an obsidian axe. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look into that. What does that do different than a normal axe? Bring these guys in. These guys go up to Bukal, or the rest of Bukal. And obsidian axe. Tongue of an unbeliever, hand of a saint, obsidian axe. And a battle axe. I have no use for either of the axes, I think, because I'm already using stuff for the in their place. I only have one son left, for all intents and purposes, and he's definitely not a true believer of the Catholic faith. Let's see. What was? Oh yeah. Find me a vassal. Alright, maybe one that doesn't have much of a treasury. Alright. He's probably the best option for that. I'm going to give him both the battle axe and also the obsidian axe. Whoa, okay, those guys are also going there. I want these guys to go as well. Once this battle is over, send him the obsidian one now. If we can find it. There we go. I'm going to assault that. And move these troops in to help with that fight. Doesn't want out because the war is indecisive. I want these guys to actually go there, and these guys go here. That's 16,000 supply limit there. Yeah, alright, we're good. Hopefully we can still win this war. And I want these guys to come back down here once they help out with that battle, which it doesn't look like they should have needed to. So, they're good. The 6,000 here will actually go back down to work with another army. Throw the apostate in the dungeon. She's Polish, apparently. Let's try to make her charitable. Wait a minute, where? Right, there's some land there as well. She must learn on her own. I don't need any more rivalries. Okay, my retinue is still recovering, so we aren't making as much money as we could. But this battle should be over quickly. And the assault should be done also quickly. And he wants out. Thank God. Okay. Only one nomad agitation, so build a city there. And I think this army I'm just going to disband right there. And I did build a city there already. These ones don't have nomad agitation, which is great. Let's find somebody to rule these. He can't marry, so not him. It'll work. Wait a minute. He's about to do something possibly dumb. Okay, there we go. Actually, let's go with this guy. What was the other one? Oh. Why can't I give this one away? Itiel. Oh. What? I'm confused. So the top holding is not held by... I control the county, but the top holding doesn't belong to me. Oh, he's a vassal of mine. Well, he is a tribal barbarian and also a pagan. So I can just revoke his land outright. There we go. And that does not have nomad agitation, which is good. County of Itiel. Vassal inheritance. On his death, apparently it runs the risk of leaving my realm. Doesn't make sense, but okay. Does anybody have this duchy? Yes, they do. Of course, it's a Bukal. And now we disband these guys. Still have some money. So, what does this Bukal guy own? 4 counties? Well, you know what? Before something bad happens, I'm going to actually declare a war for that land. And we will put the older organizer in charge there. And that's a small force. Okay, so go that way. And raise these two, I guess. I mean, they might stop, they might not. Nope, they decided to cross. Alright, when will they get there? 28th of September, so that won't be too long. But we should be able to get to their land before they, the enemies cause too much trouble. There we go. And that's 100%. Someone's been proclaiming their allegiance to Lucifer's own, but it doesn't matter. Well, yeah, we'll throw them in the dungeon. This, whatever just happened war-wise, doesn't matter. Build a city. Give it to this guy. And I can usurp the Jarldom of Nordrear, and Vestlandet, and Mecklenburg, and Itiel. Alright, that's going to cost me most of my gold, actually. But actually, let's... Right, we can declare a war on him. Just declare a holy war on this guy now for Vestlandet, or Ostlandet, that's what it was. Negative 9% war score, which is fine. We might be able to beat their army and other enemy armies and siege all of this land with just these guys. But I'm actually going to go a little overboard because why not? We have hundreds of thousands of troops that we could use if we wanted to. Okay, bring these guys up. Religious mandate control in Hispania. Lately, Jesus has fallen silent over military matters. I will lose my +20 to martial. But we will assault that, and the temple below it. Those guys will go to Vestfold. And, how many troops would I get here? 53? Not nearly enough to siege down eastern Iceland. There's another 10,000. It's enough to siege Iceland down, but I think they're better put to use over in continental Norway. Wait a minute. That's a capital. We might be able to capture his kids or something. One day there. This is my grandson, who would make an excellent diplomat. Eight days there. Assault his capital, see if we can... Okay, I don't think we... Well, we got someone. War is indecisive. Ooh. No, well, that's fine. On a courtesy visit to the abbot of a local monastery, you observe a group of monks translating beautifully illustrated books into your language. I will buy a few books, perhaps I'll even read them. Pretty pictures, but I have more important things to do. Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, go down there. Deal with those guys. Yeah, it's an acceptable force to land in Iceland. Someone usurped a title from, like, one of my vassals usurped a title from another one of them. I'm just going to keep my retinue here, I think. These guys will go back to Dow. We might just bounce around there for a while. These guys will be dropped off in Nidaros. And these ships are going to Iceland. Alright, I don't know what we just lost. Siege of Hema something or rather. Okay, we've... Still thinks the war is indecisive, but no, the war is decided. He just doesn't know it yet. Not so much the war that's decided, The province of Hispania. So my vassal won that war against the Umayyads for that single holding. The power and influence of the Roman Empire now extends all the way to the old province of Hispania once more. This land has suffered greatly from the constant border skirmishes waged by its bickering Muslim and Catholic lords, but now it may finally know peace again as the Pax Romana settles over the peninsula. Long live the Empire, gain 100 prestige. They're almost there. We've lost the Siege of Itiel. How many defenders are here? We might be able to take it with those guys. Not going to hold my breath on that, though. Okay, those guys are going there. One day until an assault. Another one day. Still doesn't want out. Okay. It's winter, so we're now taking pretty heavy attrition. Is my retinue taking any attrition? No, good. 24 days until we can assault in Iceland. Okay. We're still not going to catch them, even with these guys moving down to Viking. Alright, so we'll move to Vermalandia. Those guys are moving there. How many days until this? 7. Okay. 37 war score. Yep, he wants out. Good. And that should be the majority of the strength of the Kingdom of Norway. These guys need to go back. I want to disband these guys before they suffer further attrition. Okay, those guys are landed. Those guys fine. Now I can usurp some more titles. Norway's at war again? They're not, but I can only usurp a couple. Oh, I know why. Because by taking that land, I destroyed the duchies, so now I have to pay more to get them back, pretty much. 19th of March. Tell those guys get to the ships. Everyone else home. Looks like yes, they are. Disband the ships as well. I will usurp the Duchy of Itiel. Was the title of Mecklenburg destroyed as well? Or did Sweden go to war? Or was it Sweden? Norway. East Gatish Norwegian subjugation war. Okay, so this guy's trying to subjugate Norway. He's got 4,000 troops, and Norway probably has a minimal amount. Yep, 623. She's imprisoned by me. Kill her. I don't want her. Wait a minute. Your prisoner has been blinded and released. Another threat to your ambitions dealt with. I'm terrible, but their dynasty is the same one as my son's betrothed, I think, right? Yes. I don't know if that was her distant cousins or something, but... There is no more Kingdom of Denmark. Anyway, we did create a duchy, right? Itil. Or usurp a duchy. Anyway, I'm going to make that a, or give that to a random ruler, the temple. 39-year-old genius. And that is, yeah, okay, his vassal, that is his vassal. So, create the Duchy of Ostlandet. And I want to find, right, weak vassal. Okay, and this one I am willing to ignore wait, hold on. That is the King of Arabia. Africa, however, is right, so yeah, he'll get Ostlandet. Telemark will be, or Vestlandet will be created. And we'll find the next ruler that I'm willing to give that to. Syria and Trebizond are very close to each other still, are they not? They are. So this one will go to Galicia. And then the next one will be Navarra. Actually, I'm willing to give that one now, because it's going to be Adderall. Then Itil will go to this guy. Of course, if I died tomorrow, I would lose some of that land, which means I will have wasted gold. Quite a bit of it, actually. Other counties. Duchy of Nordrear. Create that. Croatia. Wait a minute. Croatia, Greece, and Sicily. Are Sicily and Greece held by the same person now? They are. That's why he's so strong. Anyway, I did give land to Croatia recently, right? Or are they the ones I was looking at? Elrifs, no. I have not given them anything recently. This is my grandson, right? It is. Other count level vassals that I still have. There's one there, I know. Rugen. Can't usurp the Count or the Duchy of Mecklenburg yet. I was able to for a short time, but I think everything else is... I would know if I was able to. Of course, I could just go over and look at India real quick. Not enough land to create it. Can't usurp it because they're at war. Yeah. I think that's all that I can, all of the titles that I can create and want to put under vassals right now. Should be coming up on my the end of my truce with Hispania, right? Yeah, 4 days. So that was good timing. So they're probably definitely the next war, which we will start in the next episode.